Welcome, Amakhosi Network. Welcome to the channel. Okay, today we're just going to be doing player ratings of the Kaizer Chiefs game and just summarizing it for the final time. And yeah, let's get to it. But before we get to it, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you for the support of the channel. Thank you. And yeah, please keep subscribing. Let's get to the game. Chiefs beat SuperSport. A very, we would say, a good-ish team, but currently they are off form. They are very poor. But no. So that's what we say. They're playing no. So anyway, let's get to it. Vuma didn't have too many hectic saves to do. It wasn't a game where he was really under threat, but yeah, he did enough. So Vuma, we're gonna give a 6.5, 6 to 6.5. The next one is Hlanti left back. Hlanti, no, we're gonna give a 4. He didn't have a terrible game, but yeah, it just wasn't. You could tell the difference between Hlanti and having Frosler on the field, and Frosler was much better. So Hlanti 4. Dove and Simang, I'm gonna give them both 6.5. They both had solid games. They didn't have too many threats, but I think they put on a good performance. Solomon's 6.5 also giving him a solid 6.5. There wasn't much threat on his side. The only reason I'm giving 6.5 is because he kept pushing, and he made 2 mistakes of losing the ball. But other than that, I think having Solomon's at the right back is so much better for us in terms of how we move the ball, etc. So Solomon 6.5. Mtetwa still lost a lot of the balls. Actually a lot. Like Mtetwa was becoming mad yesterday. But other than that, he still out-muscles teams. But the issue is that the Mtetwa and Sitebe combination is not good. And it was when they played together the last time, it was good. But like this thing of forcing Sitebe and Mtetwa to play right next to each other is where the problem is. They can't play next to each other. One of them needs to be sacrificed. So Mtetwa, I'm going to just give a 5.5. And Usitebe, I'm also just going to give a 5.5. Sitebe does do good things, like do good through passes, etc. But it's just like there's a large portion of his game where he's just not as involved as we would like to be, and he doesn't take control of the midfield. So Sitebe, that's the problem. Even 5.5 is high. Maybe one would even think I must give him a 5. But yeah, it was just that kind of game. Next player, Shabalala. I'm going to give him a 7. He got the winning goal. He does good passes. He has good energy on the ball. His only problem is he rushes and he doesn't have enough support. So there are a lot of points in this game where could have really taken out his SuperSport, like really punish SuperSport. But he has a very poor first touch. I think that's one thing we've all noticed for a long time. Shabalala has lost a lot of goal-scoring opportunities because of his bad first touch. Even the goal he scored, he didn't kill the ball. The reason why he scored a volley is because when they passed him the ball, he didn't kill the ball flat down. He tried to trap the ball and it bumpered a bit, and then it gave him a chance to score a volley. So in a different game, he does that, and a defender has the chance to recover. So his first touch is really poor. But other than that, he did have a positive game. So that's why I'm just going to give him a 7. One could argue that it would be best to give him a 6.5, but because he got the winning goal and of how positive he was in our attack, he was one of our most positive players. I'm going to give him a 6.7. Next one, Saile. Saile had one of his better games where he was releasing the ball quickly. He wasn't dilly-dallying, and when he got a shot at goal, he took it quickly. Like the difference between the other Saile in the past games and this one is that this one, did things in the moment when they should have been done. Like, for example, when he passed him to Shabalala, in another game, he was going to still want to run with the ball instead of passing him to Shabalala at the same time. And when he did that today, that's what created the goal. And when he scored the goal today, if it was Saile in a different game, he was going to want to trap the ball, still cut in and try shoot. But today he shot the same time. And there were other moments in the game where he passed the ball very quickly and we got a chance to score. Like there was a time in the first half where he dribbled the defender, he squared the ball. It was there, a free header for Dupree to score. A very simple header. Dupree headed over the pole. So Saile was a very creative player. So Saile, I'm going to give a 7 also. Like Umdusha, I think they deserve 7. They haven't played at the level where I'm happy to give them 7.5 or 8. Just think they've done well to get a 7. Modi, still one of my worst players, even though he helped create Saile's first goal. But I'm still going to give him a 4. Because other than that goal contribution he had, he basically had no impact in the game. He didn't really take control of his position. Like, if he wasn't there yesterday, I don't think anyone would. If someone said Modi didn't play yesterday, I don't think someone would be surprised because they didn't really feel his presence. So that is Modi. Fundo Vilagazi, it's hard to rate him in this game. Why do I say that? Because he didn't have enough of the ball, and the issue is that he came in late. Kevin Johnson put him in the game late. So it's difficult for us to really give him a grade, So, yes, he comes with positive energy, but because he didn't have much time, he couldn't really do anything, He couldn't really add much impact. But you could tell there was a change in the team's intensity and purpose on the ball when Umfundo came in, because when Umfundo comes in, he wants to move forward. Like, he doesn't have this thing of dilly-dallying. He's looking for the next forward pass. So that's the nice thing of having Umfundo. Watching Umfundo play is like watching another Mdu Shabalala or watching a player like Rilebohile Mfukeng. It's the players who want to go forward. They are fearless in wanting to go forward. And it's something Chiefs really needs in it. It's attack. It's just that there has to be a good way that they put them all on the field at the same time without it being a deficit in defense, So that's what I want to say. There has to be a way where we can have Mdu Shabalala, Mfundo Vilagazi, maybe even a Duba on the pitch, some Zwane. There has to be a way where we have all these boys on the pitch at the same time, and where when we're defending, there's no liability. They can all defend together. It's all a team system that is missing now. So once we get a good coach who puts in a good system, I think we can see all these players on the field and watch them defend as a team. That's all I have for today. Amakhosi for life.